We're back. If you missed last episode, Lilo and Stitch is bad. The new one.
Yep. If you're gonna watch watch a Lilo and Stitch movie, just put your kid in front of the original movie, people. Come on. It's right there. It's free on Disney Plus.
The remake was supposed to go straight to Disney Plus.
Yeah, I know. I could tell.
Theatrical.
I could fucking tell. Have you seen Jumbo? That motherfucker looks ugly.
Anyway, where to next?
The psychic gym.
Down here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk there. Mainly to stretch out the time. So. Danganronpa V3 still sucks, by the way. If that wasn't obvious. Steven has no comment.
I mean, what is there to say? We've talked to hell and back about that game at this point.
Fucking recently Ouija tweeted out like, I wasn't mean enough towards the ending of Danganronpa V3. What the fuck was that?
That's fair.
That is true. During that, someone asked him, how mad is he? And he said, if an alien came to your house and told you everything you live in, you're living in a simulation, everything you know is a lie, how mad would you be?
Yeah. Question, which YouTuber is this again?
Ouija plays the god.
Oh, Ouija the god?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
From Wild Card.
Yeah, so that's who you've been watching.
Yes.
Following up, I binge watched the entirety of Wild Card recently.
What the fuck? Steven laughing at Family Guy funny moments?
Well, it wasn't a funny moment about Family Guy, it was just a joke on how much they fucking butchered that movie.
I remember right before the V3 twist happened, because he was playing the game drunk.
Like anyone should, actually.
He made a bunch of drinking rules. Well, he makes them up as he goes along.
Yeah.
But, there was a line by Smoothie saying, like, even if it's boring or repetitive, Junko Nishima is always the mastermind. And he's like, okay, every time the game gets too self-aware, that's a drink.
Motherfucker was getting himself killed.
And the chat was like, please don't.
You're gonna die, man. You have so much to live for. You have Mario Kart World on the way.
He's streaming Mario Kart World.
Yeah, you know what I meant.
Yeah. And, he started drunk playing Persona 4 first, and one of his rules was, drink for every bear pun.
Poor bastard, never saw it coming.
Drink for every Yukiko moment. Every time Yosuke is homophobic. Every time the word suspicious is said.
He's trying to die.
Because Among Us.
He has a death wish.
2 drinks every time Among Us is said. $50 drinks if the gas station employee was a killer. And then he played 3 Fez and he hated it. And people were like, well, you just didn't grind good enough in Tartarus. And he's like, that's the problem, it's Tartarus. He had a triple XP mod on.
Like, the fact of the matter is,
it's
no matter what, Tartarus fucking sucks.
Yeah. And then for Danganronpa, the bear pun dream continued. And people were like, is your liver okay?
I don't think so.
No. Every time something stupid happens, it's a drink. Fucking hit. And then he drunk played Ace Attorney. And it was And he was like, okay, every time Maya mentions burgers as a drink, which is a bad idea.
Yeah, that's asking for a lot.
Someone said, how about you drink every time Francisca says the word fool? He said no.
Yeah.
And then after that, he decided to drunk play Kingdom Hearts.
I don't know, man. You kind of need to be able to actually think to understand where you're going.
At the beginning, he was like, every time they say the word heartless, that's a drink. And then he changed his mind like immediately.
Yeah.
After realizing.
You have to understand how often they come up, man. They're the main bad guys.
But he does drink every time Goofy says borscht.
That's fair. Granted, you might be dying from the amount of times he says it in the field.
He beat the game in 16 hours.
Fair enough.
But he beat Ansem Rico on the first try somehow. But struggled on the final boss, and it was funny to watch. And then he beat Chain of Memories in one sitting. And by that I mean, he loaded up the game on Proud Mode, Alt F4, and then pulled up a YouTube cutscene compilation. Because his chat told him, don't play the game, it's bad.
That's fair. He basically watched the only parts of the game worth a damn.
And then he beat 358 in one sitting. And by that I mean he
just watched the movie.
On YouTube even. Boy. Anyway, Mario Kart World came out.
I haven't watched any of it.
I've watched some of it, and it looks like a Mario Kart game. But with 24 players. That looks very polygonal. Boy. Oh, this morning a new Splatoon game got announced for the Switch 2. Called Splatoon Raiders. It's not Splatoon 4, but it's a spin-off. Where you play as someone called the Mechanic, and they team up with Deep Cut to investigate some phenomena.
Sounds like they're writing off Deep Cut from having to show up in Splatoon, the next Splatoon game.
And they even got new designs.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. No release date yet. Splatoon 3 is getting an update. I watched Thunderbolts twice.
I watched it also. I actually really enjoyed it.
It was really good. I liked it a lot.
Best Marvel movie in years.
Since...
That's not saying much, actually, but it's been years.
No Way Home?
Yeah.
I really like Deadpool and Wolverine, though.
See, I like Deadpool and Wolverine, but I'm not like going to ignore the fact that for the most part, it barely counts as a Marvel movie.
I mean, yeah, but it was fun.
It's more of an X-Men movie than anything else.
Yeah, but I still liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I am really hoping Fantastic Four is actually good.
Especially because it did a good job setting up.
I just want a good Fantastic Four movie, damn it.
But in my opinion, you want to know what would have been better than having Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four right now?
What?
If they were all the way back to the fucking beginning of Phase 4!
That is true. You see, Disney just bought Fox, and they couldn't incorporate the Fantastic Four at the time.
They could have at least set up Thunderbolts first!
They're stupid. They were stupid. Did you watch the Disney Plus shows? They probably set it up there, but I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
They set up some of these characters in the Disney Plus show. They didn't. This movie was basically the climactic thing. Here's the thing. You know how the only reason the MCU took off well is because they had a bunch of individual movies that coalesced into the Avengers, and from there it felt like an actual complete universe, and like from there they actually like went off to spin-offs before they reconvened every once in a while.
Yeah.
You know how we're at the end of Phase 5 and we're about to reach the fucking climax of the multiverse saga?
Yeah.
Yeah!
It does feel like it just kind of happened.
Maybe if they just, got rid of most of the shit that they did, like the Disney Plus shows, and focused on making a substantial story with the new Avengers, and also leading up to the Fantastic Four being brought in, then maybe Phase 4 and 5 wouldn't be as viewed as just the biggest fucking disappointments in the world.
Phase 4 I can get. Phase 5's been okay.
Phase 5 has been okay recently.
I mean, what have we had? Ant-Man, Guardians 3, The Marvels, Deadpool, Captain America.
So the issue comes in with the fact that all the good films from these last few ones were either one-offs that have yet to come back, like Shang-Chi, or they were continuations of what had already been set up in Phases 1 through 3, like No Way Home or Guardians 3.
Yeah.
Just generally speaking, the mistake they made with Phase 4 and 5 is the same mistake DCU did. Where they just kind of jumped into shit, not having really a plan, and not realizing that, hey, maybe actually setting shit up is good.
That is true.
We are unironically at the end of the multiverse saga. Kang the Conqueror got rid of in Quantumania because fucking Jonathan Majors happened to be an abusive asshole. And they decided at the end of that movie to show off that all of them looked like him. They could have just not have done that.
Oh well.
If they just never made that scene, maybe the multiverse saga wouldn't have been derailed as much as it was. But at the end of the day, it was. And now, here's the consequences. The new Avengers have only had one movie. Supposedly, Sam Wilson also has a new Avengers. We haven't even fucking met them. The Fantastic Four are being introduced in the next movie. And oh yeah, the next movie after that is fucking Doomsday and Secret Wars.
No, it's not.
No.
They got delayed.
Oh, thank God.
Still coming out the same year, but they're coming out in December instead of May because they want more time to work on post-production.
Yeah, that doesn't change the fact that no matter what, we've had 3 teams and they've all got introduced in these last 3 movies, and we're about to reach the fucking climax.
The next one is Spider-Man Brand New Days after Fantastic Four.
Yeah. Well, at least we'll get Spidey, but you know what happens in Secret Wars? If you know comics, you know what's gonna happen in Secret Wars.
I don't.
It's gonna be a fucking reboot. Because Secret Wars, in the comics, relates to 2 things. One was this massive crossover event that's not really important because it's not what we're talking about. But 2 was the story in which Doctor Doom had essentially managed to survive the destruction of the multiverse and combine sections of the multiverse into one giant planet, which he ruled as God King, before the Fantastic Four saved the day, convinced him to let everything go, while Miles Morales convinces the fucking Molecule Man to reset everything also. So everything was reset, and then we get a time skip of about a year and a half. So brand new status quos are entirely in place, and we had no idea what was going on for a bit.
Well, we'll see how they'll handle this.
And while the MCU famously doesn't follow the comics at all, chances are they're going to use this as an excuse to reboot it all.
At least soft reboot. Blah, blah, blah. Oh. Really?
So, now that we've gone over the shitstorm that is the fucking MCU, let's talk about something much more positive. Marvel games!
I also watched, what was it? I watched other movies, and
Sinners is what I watched.
That
movie was great. I've been watching it over and over again through reactions.
I watched, Revenge of the Sith re-release. I watched the SpongeBob movie because my local theater was showing it for some reason.
If you hadn't called me in today, I would have gone off to watch The Phoenician Project.
I watched...
Which is Wes Anderson's newest movie. I plan on watching it.
And last night I watched Dan the Dan Evil Eye.
I'd ask how that was, but I've never watched Dan to Dan.
It is totally not a hentai. I swear.
Dan to Dan. The main character gets his dick stolen.
Yeah. The movie was just like the first 4 episodes of season 2, just stitched together. But...
No, they pulled that trick off again?
Yeah.
God, that's annoying.
They did it for Demon Slayer, they did it for Dan to Dan Season 1.
They did it for Jujutsu Kaisen, I think.
Yeah, they did. They do that a lot. They do it a lot. But, yeah, there's a new Marvel fighting game Arc System Works being made.
There's a few new Marvel games in the works. Outside of everything related to the Insomniac games, which, Wolverine and Blade are also a thing.
Yeah.
There's Cosmic Invasion and Beat 'em Up, that's being made by Tribute Games, who made Shredder's Revenge.
Yeah.
In that Summer's Game Fest, we got to see 2 new characters, which were Rock and She-Hulk.
Shulk. I'm really feeling this.
Yeah. Along with that, we have that Deadpool VR game that was also showed off at Summer's Game Fest.
Yeah.
And the big news was that Marvel is having a fighting game being made by Arc System Works, which was shown off at Sony State of Play.
Yeah.
That game I'm really looking forward to, and I cannot wait to buy it. But along with that, in the Summer's Game Fest for the Xbox Showcase, they revealed fucking Invincible Versus. Another tag fighting game from a comic book franchise. And DC Circle Jerk has basically been mauling over the fact that DC has nothing going for right now. Because the best that they're going to hope for is Injustice 3.
DC's been a wreck for like the past 10 years.
Yeah. For as bad as people thought Marvel was doing because of the MCU, DC's been doing worse.
DC hasn't had... Well, in terms of movies, DC hasn't been successful since The Batman in 2022.
Yeah.
Which tells you enough. If Superman fails, then I think DC is done.
That's what I was going to be bringing up. You know how you stopped me from talking about something? Thinking I was about to bring up politics before we started? So, Warner Brothers Discovery is splitting up.
Oh yeah, I was going to mention that.
Fucking hell!
One side will be streaming in studios, and the other will be their cable networks because nobody watches them.
Mm-hmm. They really rolled in, destroyed everything, and split up again.
Yeah. At least Coyote vs. Acme escaped.
Mm-hmm. Now, if only Venture Bros. Season 8 wasn't a casualty of it all.
If only.
Yeah, it's my favorite show of all time.
At the end of the Xbox showcase, they show like a trailer, and I'm like, is this some sort of like hyper-realistic, story-based Detroit Become Human wannabe kind of game?
Mm-hmm.
Or like something by Remedy, the creators of Alan Wake?
Mm-hmm.
No, it was fucking Call of Duty Black Ops 7. And yes, that's the actual fucking title.
Annoying.
I laughed so hard when that happened. Because, like, man, yeah, it's Black Ops 7. What else do you expect? 7! We've made 7 of these things, and you're gonna buy it because you're stupid, and we know you are.
Speaking of other announcements, Scott Pilgrim got another game.
That too.
Seemingly a sequel to Takes Off, so hell yeah. Unlike some people, I actually really like that show. Along with that, some other announcements over the course of these things that interested me. Street Fighter Season 3 got announced, and everyone from the FGC was mauling at the idea that Ingrid's a thing.
Who's Ingrid?
She's a character who was originally part of a game that got canceled. Then she got put into a game that wasn't great. And then she got put into a port of Alpha 3, where some of her dialogue pissed them off because they didn't understand the fact that mistranslations aren't fucking set in stone.
Fun. Exercise. Okay.
If you don't know, the mistranslation was the idea that her power was Psycho Power. In the original Japanese, it stated that her power was similar to Psycho Power. And basically, they thought that she meant that she was the creator of Psycho Power or something like that. It was weird. Either way, they took it to the extreme that they always do with these types of characters. By that I mean cutesy girls who aren't either femme fatales or like fucking sexy badasses. And that's that they will hate the idea that a girly girl is even in a fighting game at all.
Is this the training area? No. I'll find it. No, I won't. Up there?
Yep. You realize you have a map, right?
Yeah, but it's pointing right here. Oh,
yeah.
Hello.
Hey, he's your teacher.
Oh, the Zelda movie
got delayed.
Got delayed to May 7th of 2027. The original date for Secret Wars. As long as Sony's involved, it's gonna be fucked up somehow.
Well,
someone was telling me that they hope the Minecraft movie doesn't like set a bad standard for video game movies, but they go like, oh, I'm breaking the fourth wall by naming these things in a really epic voice.
that was just Jack Black being Jack Black. What are you on about?
Chicken Jockey, and they're a bit worried that other studios might try to replicate that by like Zelda going, look at this rupee.
Rupee is the name of an actual currency. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? That like to the people who think that was going to happen. And I'm not just meaning like the rupees from Zelda. I mean, there's an actual currency called rupee. I think, let's say India. I could be wrong.
Somewhere. But yeah. Or the Triforce. Shit like that, you know?
Also, I think the people worrying about that tend to forget who the fuck Nintendo is.
Still.
No, I say that because do you remember that they didn't even allow adaptations of Mario after the fucking cartoon because of how bad it was.
Live action movie.
No who?
Okay. Still, the fact that this is a live action movie. Right. Wake the fuck up, you stupid cat!
I'm of the opinion that live action was a mistake in general.
Yeah. Do I have an awakening? Yes. But hey, we're getting a second Mario movie next year. There was something on NBC Universal's page that said it's going to be called Super Mario World. And then they deleted it. Play rough.
Yeah.
Other than that, I passed 500 subscribers.
Nice.
Halfway to 1,000. Daily reminder that Soap Song is never coming out. Oh yeah, we never mentioned this, but GTA 6 got delayed. Surprising no one.
Absolutely not.
Coming May 26th of 2026.
If you were shocked that it got delayed, you haven't been paying attention to the world.
Oh yeah, I had a nightmare recently. Fucking Donkey Kong Bonanza was coming to PS5 and PC. And the second I woke up, and the second I woke up and recognized I was in my bed, I was like, oh, that was fake.
A question, considering how some people are obsessed with the idea of Nintendo games being on other consoles, I'm surprised that wasn't a nightmare for you. Then again, let's be honest here, Sony would fuck everything up.
It was a nightmare by the sense of, wait, what the fuck? Anyway, can't wait to hack my Switch 1 when I get it too. Don't call me Pen. I mainly want to mod Smash Bros. Because the mods I think are really funny.
Fair enough.
Cynthia from Pokemon over Sephiroth, with the wing being replaced by Garchomp's wing. Miles Edgeworth also over Sephiroth. Fucking Mr. Eric Cartman over Wario. What else is another one? Igus over Samus. Chie over Ken. Chibi Naruto over Villager. Freddy Fazbear over Little Mac. Sans over Ness.
Funny story, that was actually Little Mac in the Freddy Fazbear suit. I'm making the joke saying that Little Mac somehow got killed by Purple Guy.
Little Mac killed himself because he realized how bad he was.
Then he got stuck in fucking Freddy.
Yeah. Springtrap's coming to Dead by Daylight.
Yep.
For some reason.
Horror.
Why not?
Dead by Daylight's basically Horror Smash Brothers.
That it is.
Pretty sure he's already out though.
He's out in a beta phase. Testing. Geez, Dino is just not going to evolve, is it? Or at least it's going to take a while.
Also, the legendaries took a while.
Gym test pass. I know it probably fully heals anyway, but I'm just doing it out of habit. Oh yeah, I got into an argument with someone while I was playing Smash with them.
Huh?
Because I said Kingdom Hearts was bad, and they were like, "No, it's not. It's a fun game." But someone else was like, "If you're talking about the story, then yeah, it's bad." And then they called me out for mating Sora, even though I don't like the game, and I like how he plays in here.
Which is funny because you don't like playing Kingdom Hearts 1, and this playstyle is entirely based on that game.
I know. 2 is pretty good, though. Birth by Sleep is pretty good. I started with, what's it, Terra, I think his name is?
Oh, good, you started hard mode.
Oh. And I do struggle, but I have managed to actually overcome it by getting good. Trial and error.
It's hard mode because he basically has the worst dodge, and his magic skills aren't the best.
Yeah, they aren't that good. But like, I looked up who should I start with first, and everyone said Terra. I guess that was a terrible choice.
Not necessarily.
Bad pun. Also, Kingdom Hearts Missing Link got cancelled.
I'm pretty sure I brought up the last time we were here, but if I didn't, good.
It wasn't cancelled by the time when
it deserved to die.
Yeah. And in response, we got screenshots of 4 showing Mickey Mouse on a what's the thing
chandelier.
Called? Yeah, chandelier. What was I 2 to play that game. Was that the Bite of 87? Oh yeah, I went to Nintendo San Francisco store. I texted Steven, but now I can actually share what happened. So, the line extended all the way across, down the street and around the corner. Shit. It took like an hour to get in, but I got in. There's like statues of different characters there, like Mario, Link, and Inkling, Isabelle and Timmy and Tommy Nook, and Pikachu. With a note saying, please don't climb on these statues.
Fair enough.
Also, they're not for sale. There's a downstairs area. There is an area where you get to design your own Switch. Like, pick out the colors of the Joy-Cons in the dock. But it's $350 to order. You can buy every Nintendo published game there. And Minecraft, for some reason. Downstairs there was a whole bunch of amiibo. Including ones that are like out of print. So I got Jigglypuff and Sephiroth. There are 2 kinds of people.
Yep.
I'm dead.
Probably Dano.
Yeah, they had Little Mac in stock. Female corn, which I remember was super rare, but has since gone down in price. Cloud Advent Children, which I already had.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, separately, before that, I also got the Pyra Mithra amiibo pack. I'm trying to get like a complete set of Smash amiibo. Should I switch?
Don't.
Okay. I'm trying to get a complete set of Smash amiibo, and I'm like over halfway done. Wait.
It's gonna be Terraslas.
Yeah. Chomp. There were Switch demo stations, one of which was on a big screen.
Nice.
And when I was checking at the checkout center, someone asked, "Yo, who do you main in Smash?" And I'm like, Sora. And they gave me the stink eye. Being a Sora main also cost me a relationship on a dating app. Fun fact.
Wait, how?
So, I matched with someone that said, I can beat you up in Smash Bros. In their bio.
Oh no.
And I asked, who do you main? And she said, I main Ganon. Oh shit. And she was like, who do you main? I said, I main Sora, and they just unmatched with me right after that. It's not easy. I know he's annoying to fight against, but like, jeez. Also, my sister's coming home on Friday.
Ooh.
The 13th. Done. God, if only I had one that hit first. Ceremon's gonna die.
Yep.
Come on, I hope this is I want this to be a 0-loss playthrough.
Flame charge.
Alright. This has been a 0-loss playthrough so far. Somehow. I think. Anyway, I win. I noticed my PS5 turned off. Recently I played all of Mario 64 on Switch Online.
Cool.
Well, Nintendo Classics is probably now, but that's only on the N64 app. Good game. I backwards lawn jumped.
Nice.
For the first time. I took a video of it. I'll play it, actually.
What
is it?
Oh.
That's also, I started Metal Gear Solid.
Nice.
Yeah. That gave, Family Guy cutaways a little stupid. We just pulled a Family Guy cutaway.
I mean, to be fair, you were just bragging.
I mean, yeah. Mario 64 is a good game, by the way. And I found out about the unofficial PC port that you can mod in any character and has online multiplayer.
What, did you watch the wildcard video?
I've known about it beforehand, but I recently fiddled with it myself. I have Freddy Fazbear and Hatsune Miku on it. Oh my god, oh right, this child's one of the Elite Four. That's right. I'd smash.
Barika? Because I hope you're talking about Rika.
I was talking about this game takes forever to load. The teacher. Unironically linked up.
Yeah, true.
Right.
Birdendra.
Man, it feels so good to have lighting again. Alright, now we can actually play GTA in the Pokemon times. Weird day.
By the way, to let you know where you're next meant to be heading.
Wait. Okay.
The Ice Gym.
Oops. Stupid. I wish you could, set destinations when you're fully zoomed out.
Yeah.
That is dumb. Let's... No. Get back. Get back. Let's fiddle with... see if we have any XP candies. I'm gonna use them all in Dino. Because I would want it if it would like evolve before we're done with the game. And we seem to be approaching the end rather fast. Body slam.
Breath is a move that does how much? Because it wants to get rid of Dragon Breath.
It said Pulse.
Oh.
But Dragon Breath is weaker. But it leaves with paralysis. This one also.
Oh, yeah, no. Body Slam does paralysis too. So Dragon Pulse is way better than.
Yeah. Get rid of Breath.
Dano, you're a moron.
Fucking hell. You know what? Here, hold this A so you evolve faster.
Practically, the Hydreigon line has one of the latest evolutionary lines of all time.
Yeah, it's like level 64. Anyway, see you next time.